While this channel, Flights in Asia, is primarily a news and insights channel regarding the aviation industry in Asia, every now and then I will try to make some flight reports on recent trips. So as a late Christmas gift and into the new year, I've decided to do my second flight report on a Jetstar Japan flight between Tokyo's Narita Airport and Osaka's Kansai International Airport to give you a taste of budget travel in Japan. Tokyo-Narita has three terminals, with the newest terminal, Terminal 3, assigned to handle the low-cost airlines such as Jetstar Japan, and getting to this terminal requires accessing Terminal 2 first. So keep in mind it is a 15-minute walk to and from Terminal 2 or a short bus ride. Now, while I arrived early and input my information on the check-in kiosks, I learned that the flight check-in opens exactly 2 hours before the flight. So if you do plan on arriving early for these flights, you could use the time to check out Terminal 2 before taking the bus or walking to the terminal. After waiting it out at Terminal 2's observation deck and getting some stock footage, I made it back in time at Terminal 2 just as the check-in was opening. Now, my impressions of Terminal 3 is a fair assessment, and it does give you good markings to show you where you're going, though you will have some limited options for shopping and restaurants. Another thing to point out, as the terminal operates both international and domestic flights, and the entrances for the security checkpoints for both areas are clearly marked. And past that, you'll get a good opportunity for even more plane spotting. Now, Narita's Terminal 3 does not have any boarding bridges, as the airlines and flights operating out of there uses stairs for deplaning and boarding. So if you are traveling during the winter months, make sure to bring or wear your jacket with you. I will point out the good thing about the process of boarding for Jetstar, which is good for those sitting in the window like me, as they call those sitting in the exit rows and window seats first for boarding. Once on board, you'll be greeted by the Japan-based crew who happen to do speak English, though most announcements and the in-flight safety demo is done in Japanese. So once on board the Jetstar A320, the seating and configuration will be similar across the different subsidiaries of the airline. The seats are not that impressive, though decent for a budget airline, and there is no seat pocket, giving you some extra room for your legs, though the drawback is that the compartment may not be able to accommodate some larger objects such as a large book. After taking off, you get treated with a view of Tokyo. Though it was a bit cloudy, you can make out Mount Fuji from the distance. It was really cloudy and you really couldn't see much of the city, though as the crew began in-flight sales, the skies around the aircraft was starting to clear. Now, for the best views, it's best to sit in the right side of the aircraft, as depending on the weather conditions of your flight, you'll be treated to great views of Mount Fuji as well as the city of Nagoya along the way. After a long time waiting prior to taking off at Narita and nearly an hour in the air, the city of Osaka and the Kansai airport was starting to become into view. Now, for those of you who are not familiar, Kansai Airport is built on a man-made island in the middle of Osaka Bay, and the approach takes you over water and all of a sudden you see the runway before touching down. In this case, we were treated to a nice sunset arrival. Now, this option is definitely good if you're on a budget when considering all the other options for travel between Tokyo and Osaka. Now, based on this video or other videos you have seen, is Jetstar Japan a possibility in any future plans for travel to Japan? And those of you who do travel within Japan, what's your preferred way of traveling within the country? Given the network of the Shinkansen and the much larger domestic airline network to and from Haneda, I would definitely love to hear your take on this. I definitely hope you enjoyed this trip report. Again, while it's not the focus of flights in Asia, these will be the every once in a while kind of treats for you as a way to do something different every now and then, and also to give you a taste of some of the aviation travel experiences in Asia. Thank you for watching. This has been another edition of Flights in Asia, highlighting the news and updates from the aviation and travel scene from the Asia Pacific. If you like this video, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Once again, thank you for watching and have a great day.